in the entire game, and can really run away with a lead due to his raw power when you aren't dropping his axes. And at number 3 we have Azir. Mastering the Azir mechanics involving his mobility and kiting is extremely difficult, since you have to micromanage his soldiers around your opponent while keeping them in range, and going for plays with his shifting sands is actually incredibly difficult, since it's fairly easy to outplay, and if you jump into a fight by missing it, he dies really fast and gets punished really hard. In addition, due to the incredibly short range on Emperor's Divide, the skill is insanely hard to land, and making plays with it as well is crazy difficult, and is a big reason as to why his win rate overall is quite low, but is actually positive in the Master and Challenger tiers. The Shurima Shuffle play, where you jump in behind someone and then ult them back, is such a powerful play, but it's quite easy to outplay and overall incredibly difficult to pull off and super easy to mess up. But it's a really important part of being able to do well with his kit, especially when it comes to acquiring an early lead. As well as the decision making involved in his zone control is quite complex and requires a lot of game knowledge to be good at. But if you can manage to play him perfectly, he's one of the strongest mid laners in the entire game right now, and has a ton of power that you can use to make plays. And at number 2, it's Yasuo. Yasuo is another champion who gets punished quite hard if you make a mistake. If you mess up with him on a wind wall or miss a tornado, his overall kit becomes a lot less powerful. The Yasuo mechanics of micromanaging your tornado, as well as his mobility and maximizing the use of his wind wall, is quite difficult, and both in lane and in teamfights he has a lot of trouble and is easily outplayed if you don't know what you're doing. His laning phase is quite weak if you don't understand how to outplay a lot of champions, and his skills require a lot of setup and preparation to pull off successfully, which is quite difficult to manage as a whole. In addition, setting up a good ultimate in teamfights is ridiculously hard if you don't have other knockups in your team composition, and so charging up a knockup can be almost impossible in a teamfight, since he gets completely shut down when he gets hit by just one crowd control spell. And in the high pressure, chaotic situation of a teamfight, wind walling effectively and getting off a good ultimate is extremely difficult, but also really necessary for him to be powerful. So if you can make use of his kit effectively, he becomes super strong and has a ton of outplay potential through kiting his opponents and setting up his skills effectively. And taking home my number 1 spot, it's Lee Sin. Honestly, any of the top 3 champions probably could have taken the number 1 spot, so it was kind of a toss-up. But I chose to put Lee Sin mainly because of him being fairly weak right now, which actually in my opinion makes him somewhat harder to pull off the really powerful plays with him compared to the other champions. Landing the Sonic Wave certainly is not easy on him, and setting up ganks with him requires a lot of creativity, since he actually does not have that much crowd control in his kit until he hits level 6. And even then it can still be hard to pull off. In addition, the insect play of jumping behind someone and ulting them back is actually extremely difficult to pull off, mainly because of how easy it is to outplay the Lee Sin with a flash or mobility spell to not only deny the play entirely, but to have him kick the target away, which would actually help them in a teamfight. In addition, teamfighting with Lee Sin overall is just super hard, since it's really hard for him to find a role in what to do if your insect play fails, since he isn't going to deal enough damage unless he's snowballing. Managing his passive is also fairly difficult, and since he essentially has 6 abilities, maximizing the use out of all of them is not only super difficult, but really important in order to manage his energy effectively and get the most power out of his kit. Lee Sin was once reasonably easier to play, but now that he isn't that strong, succeeding with him is extremely difficult, and the mechanical skill required for him, as well as the game knowledge and creativity needed to get results out of him, is quite insane, and it's a big factor in his super low win rate. And so Lee Sin takes my number 1 spot for the hardest champion to play in League of Legends.
Lady Lucky smiling.
And that just about wraps it up. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button to support me, as well as you can subscribe for some more awesome content in the future. Thanks for watching, and of course, I'll see you guys next time.
Your will is my hands.
Punch first. Ask questions while punching.
What's up, guys? It's me, Jeremy. When it comes to solo queue, there's no doubt that the fact that a champion is easy to play is a pretty significant advantage, since you have a lot less mechanics to worry about when playing them. And pretty much all of the champions on this list do have fairly solid win rates and are quite good for solo queue, as a direct result of them being so easy to play. As we count down the top 10 easiest champions to play in League of Legends, we'll be measuring these champions by how easy it is to get good with them and play them at a reasonably high level. Let's get started. At number 10, we have Annie. With a point and click stun and an extremely easy to pull off and very potent burst damage combo, Annie's raw damage makes her quite a powerful force that is super annoying to play against and doesn't really require too much mechanical skill at all. All of her abilities are extremely easy to hit, and her stun is also quite easy to micro. It's also super easy to last hit minions with her due to the cooldown reduction and mana refund on her disintegrate. And let's not forget that due to the low impact her shield has, she essentially plays like a champion that really only has 3 abilities. Positioning with her can be tough sometimes, which is why she's lower on the list, but the big thing with Annie is that when you lose to her or when you outplay someone on her, it never really feels like a high skill matchup, since she's a pretty face roll champion due to the general lack of mechanical difficulty within her kit. At number 9, it's Soraka. Although with the Soraka rework, she was made a tiny bit harder to play, when you're a champion that's entirely based around healing your allies, there's never really going to be too much mechanical difficulty involved. Soraka's entire gameplay revolves around letting your team do the dirty work, and it's never going to be hard for you to just heal people. Being able to heal your allies is really awesome as well, since it creates a playstyle that is very forgiving of your team's mistakes, since you can heal them up so quickly if they take some free damage. Her silence is also super easy to land, and positioning on Soraka is quite easy as well, since you never really have to be the main aggressor at all to be successful with her. So the only difficult things in her kit really are landing her Q, which really is not that important to succeed with her, since it's not too impactful of an ability, and then using her ultimate, which, while it's true that paying attention to other areas on the map can be a little bit tough, your team never really expects to get Soraka ulted. Everyone kinda just forgets about it, so they don't really play with it in mind, and so once again, it's not too punishing if you mess up that aspect of her kit. And at number 8, it's Sona. Although Sona's ultimate can take a bit to get used to landing properly, the rest of her kit is a total face roll, and since her heal is so incredibly potent, she creates a playstyle that is very forgiving of mistakes, especially in lane, and as well, forgiving of your teammates' mistakes due to her healing. So if you mess up and take a bad trade, it doesn't really matter at all. You don't have to play aggressive with her and can just heal it up for a super easy game, or you could also go for some really easy trades since her aggressive combo is as simple as a Q with an auto attack. Using your W and E is so ridiculously simple that you could honestly go as far as to arguably say that she basically only has 2 abilities for you to worry about in her kit. And managing her power chords isn't really difficult at all, so it comes down to positioning and landing your ultimate, both of which are quite easy to learn and pick up, since you don't really have to try to make crazy plays at all. Even though you might have the option to, it's not something you ever need to do to succeed on her. And the supportive playstyle as a whole in general is one that is fairly simple and easy to be good at, since it puts a lot of the difficulty on your team instead. At number 7, it's Rammus. With a W that is really just a passive that makes him super tanky, and only really gives him 3 abilities for you to actually worry about using properly, comboed with a targeted crowd control in his taunt, and his powerball being quite easy to land as well, and not to mention his ultimate being extremely easy to use, and you're left with a champion that doesn't really have any mechanical difficulty whatsoever.
You think I'm crazy? You should see my sister.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
For no reason at all.
Sometimes I think this anger just weighs me down.
Jinx? Stands for Jinx?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Who needs reasons?
Minions have spawned.
I really need a new gun.
Sometimes I think this anger just weighs me down.
All part of the plan. Now where was I? Oh, right. Such a loser. All ready to cry. I have the best intentions. I don't even think once about blowing stuff up. Easy. Not a doctor yet.
Ally has been slain.
Let's just behave. Said no one ever.
An enemy has been slain.
Whatever. Let's just start shooting. Ask me if I'm listening. Wait, I'm not. What if I had a gun that shot other guns? I'm thinking. How do people do this? Everybody? Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen? I'm trying to care. I just can't. Hold on. I'm about to say something. Not at all. Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen? Hold on. the count of time's up. Ask me if I'm listening. Hint, I'm not. All part of the plan. I just missed. I'm thinking.
An enemy has been slain.
Last words. No, just. Always ready to try. I'm crazy. You should see my sister. Jinx? Stands for Jinx. I'm wearing a lot of belts. For now. I'm trying to shoot you. You think I'm crazy? You should see my sister. Best intentions. Who needs reasons? Jinx? Stands for Jinx? What other guy? Such a loser, always ready to cry. You're not laughing.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Whatever.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Jinx? Stands for Jinx?
Has been destroyed.
These reasons. I really need a new gun.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy double kill.
Whatever. Start shooting.
Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Ask me if I'm listening. Hint. I didn't think once about blowing stuff up.
Dominating. An enemy has been slain.
trying to care. I don't even think once about blowing stuff up.
Has been destroyed.
You think I'm crazy? You should see this.
Shut down. Enemy double kill. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I really need a new gun. Don't tell my other guns. Accidentally did that on purpose. Hold on. I'm about to something really cool.
An enemy has been slain. Team has destroyed. Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Right, we can have
In carnage, I bloom like a flower in the dawn.
I long for a worthy opponent.
Rock solid. Nothing can hold me back.
Whatsoever. The only thing is not getting kited when you use your Powerball, but since you get a decent amount of movement
Nothing can hold me back. Rock solid.
Time for a true display of skill. To the arena.
Fortune doesn't favor a fool.
Let's go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Know your environment.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Over here.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has reconnected. Minions have spawned.
This way.
First love.
Time to get our hands dirty. Know your environment. No problem.
An enemy has been slain.
Agreed.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Who needs a nap? Sounds dangerous. I'm in. Careful. Got it. No time to waste. Let's go. Time to strike. Time to get our hands dirty.
An ally has been slain.
No time to waste. Sounds dangerous. I'm in. Who needs a nap?
An enemy has been slain.
Know your environment. It's all skill. Agreed. This way. Over here.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
No problem. Let's go. Who needs a map? Sounds dangerous. I'm in. No time to waste.
Ally has been slain.
Agreed. This way. No problem. It's all skill. Over here. Know your environment. No time to waste. Let's go. Know your environment.
An ally has been slain.
time to waste.
Shut
Who
down.
needs a map?
Killing spree.
Over here.
An ally has been slain.
Let's go. Who needs a map? Know your environment. Time to get our hands dirty. Over here.
Rampage. Enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Let's go. No time to waste. Got it. Agreed. Know your environment. Careful.
turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
No time to wait.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Let's go. No time to waste.
Has destroyed a turret.
No problem.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
No time to waste.
An ally has been slain.
This way. Let's go. time to waste.